You're watching Council Wrap Up, a look at some of the top council news for the month of October. Up first, it won't be long before county residents will have a new option to get around. After years in the making, ground has been broken for the county's first BRT station. All aboard! Flash BRT is officially under construction in the east portion of Montgomery County. The rapid bus system is expected to improve access to high-quality transportation for those residents. Federal, state, and local officials all grabbed a shovel and dug in for the kickoff of this latest transportation project.
This is home for me. This is important. Whenever I go to the grocery store or move around in this area, people ask me about transportation, about transit. We have a vision and a plan now that I know will improve transportation options for the people along this route.
I laid out a 110-mile bus rapid transit map about 10 years ago. When I put it out the first time and I had Route 29 on the map, people said, "Why? There are no jobs here." And I said, there are no jobs here because there's no infrastructure here. And the purpose of the BRT was not to solve the problems of just the present, but was to open up the doors to the future.
The first Flash Bus Rapid route is expected to be up and running in 2020. It will run along US 29 from Burtonsville to downtown Silver Spring, and it's expected to carry 20,000 riders per day.
Today is the beginning of the county government building what you've been asking for a very, very long time. And you could fill a bus with the people who have participated and invested their time and their energy over the years. And that's what it takes to get the job done.
Officials say the future economic vitality of the county hinges on its ability to provide new transportation options to accommodate residents and job growth. The project is estimated to cost $31.5 million. A federal grant will cover $10 million of those expenditures.
It's obviously good whenever you can get more cars off the road. It helps clean our air. So this is an example of an important success story.
Mark Elrich says today's groundbreaking is just the beginning.
So I think this is going to be resurgent. I think new technology is going to give us even more advantages. So I'm optimistic.
A new program here in Montgomery County designed to give kids skills to manage their finances has been officially unveiled at Thomas Edison High School in Wheaton. Paying an electric bill, purchasing insurance,
they'll be primarily focused on auto insurance,
and setting up a bank account. Those are just a few of the life lessons 12,000 Montgomery County 7th graders will learn this year as part of a new experience through Junior Achievement. Finance Park is located on the campus of Thomas Edison High School in Wheaton, and this interactive supercenter is officially open for business.
The impetus of doing this is since 2008 with the financial crisis, there was a wake-up call for this country and Montgomery County as well, that young people needed to graduate with a fundamental understanding of personal finance. It's the one thing we really all have in common.
I was researching a county council member and I chose you.
Councilmember Craig Rice advocated for the financial literacy program after visiting a similar campus in Virginia.
The only way that we're able to conquer a lot of the challenges and stuff that we see is by us working together.
He says this public-private partnership will provide MCPS students with experience in making real-life financial decisions you can't put a price on.
When it comes to our students and making sure that they understand what it means to be financially sound and what those decisions will then empower them to be able to do.
Hey John, what do you know about paying bills?
Dad, it basically helps you keep your house.
As we look to our students to be the next entrepreneurs, the next business leaders, those kinds of things are oftentimes coupled with financial literacy. And so to be able to have those things is ensuring that our students have all of those opportunities that are afforded to them.
I mean, all these kids interact with these appliances in their homes every day, but maybe they don't.
Petco is one of the partners featured at Finance Park. When students visit this storefront, they get an education on how to keep tabs on the electricity they would use on a daily basis as a homeowner.
Sure, it's about managing your utility bills and your at-home energy costs.
We're going to start in the living room, so go ahead and try to turn off the TV.
Turn the TV off, turn the lamp off when you leave the room. Little things that they can do to help their parents and hopefully grow into be adults that are responsible energy consumers.
These MCPS students visited Prince George's County's program last year and told us the experience was a wake-up call.
I thought that making $100,000 a year was a lot of money and that would be enough to pay the mortgage and the bills and your taxes and support a child. But I actually found out that it's hard to budget when you actually want to pay for things that you want, like cars and clothes, but you actually end up having to pay for daycare and your mortgage. And I really did not think that it was going to be like that.
It was a very hands-on activity, so we could kind of experience some of the things as having a credit card that we wouldn't be able to experience as kids in middle school. And it opened my eyes to think obstacles that we might have in our life later on.
Hi, I'm Yasmin Youssef, and I'm in the 8th grade, and I currently go to Lower Dune Middle School. We learned that this experience is supposed to help us maintain and create a budget, and I was married with 3 kids, and budgeting was very hard that day.
Maryland Lieutenant Governor Boyd Rutherford was on hand for the grand opening of this innovative endeavor.
The partnership with county schools, has made it so that now these kids can learn of new ideas, innovative ideas, thinking outside the box.
Ideas that give young people the power to control the outcome of their lives. The Montgomery County Council is passionate about the county's economic status in the region today and moving forward. Recently, Councilmember Craig Rice held an economic development forum to discuss efforts to support our local businesses. Business leaders, entrepreneurs, residents, and students were all in attendance at the forum, which was held at the universities at Shady Grove in Rockville.
It's about supporting the entrepreneurial spirit that's there when it comes to companies that were born and bred here, like an Honest Tea or a Wedding Wire. Marriott got started.
Councilmember Craig Rice organized the event where discussions surrounded growing our workforce,
producing about 100 nurses a year faster,
to help everyone thrive and succeed.
Well, tonight we want to make sure that our businesses here in Montgomery County, people who are looking to start businesses, understand that Montgomery County is there to support them. We want to make sure that folks understand that it's not just about the Amazons, the Marriotts, the Lockheed Martins of the world, but it is about our small businesses as well, that we're looking to diversify like we did with our agricultural reserve and what we did there with enabling some of our farmers to start getting into alcohol production. It really is about us figuring out more innovative ways in which we can be supportive for economic development as a whole.
I always profess everywhere that I go that we need more people advocating for Montgomery County, to be excited about what we have here, but also to be part of our business recruitment team, to let us know what companies are either challenged or want to grow or what companies should be here.
Right now, there are more than 24,000 available jobs in Montgomery County, and the outlook for business here is very positive. WorkSource Montgomery helps those businesses and job seekers connect.
And we connect with the major industries that are trying to expand here in the county. Bioscience, healthcare, information technology, construction. We're all growing fields, but we got to keep our pulse on what those needs are in those fields. So in talking to the industry leaders, the ones that are actually going to do the hiring, then we can make the connections working with all the different community groups that are out there and for the individuals that are coming into the job center to make sure that they can get the kind of skills that they need that match the jobs are out there.
The forum also attracted the attention of a group of students from Montgomery College.
What are you thinking about? So I really want to start my own business, but on top of that I want to start a nonprofit.
Who were looking to beef up their contacts.
So we're all part of the Hillman Entrepreneurs Program, which is a scholarship program at Montgomery College. So part of the program is we have to do community engagement services and then write about them. But also it's a good opportunity for us to network.
I'm a CPA.
Oh my gosh. And meet other people in the industry.
In the end, Craig Rice says he wants to send a message that doing business in Montgomery County is a smart move.
The story that you oftentimes hear is not the real true story when it comes to where Montgomery County is and when it comes to economic development and business as a whole. It really is amazing to see the legislation that's been put forth to help businesses to be successful, as well as the overall money that goes to support these businesses throughout Montgomery County. So I think it'll be a great opportunity for us to redefine the picture a little bit.
And finally, after years of waiting, the newly remodeled Thomas Edison High School in Wheaton is open and brimming with students. More than 100 people packed the halls of the Thomas Edison High School of Technology for the ribbon-cutting ceremony. An open house for this long-awaited institution.
Our next program is cosmetology. This is where you get your nails done, your hair done.
The Thomas Edison School works with students to provide academic, technological, and interpersonal skills that are needed to succeed in their chosen careers. Automotive repair.
But the students did go through and do the repairs and the body work to this particular car. And
culinary arts.
Infused with strawberry when I did it.
Health.
What careers are you headed to?
Some of us are going into medicine, becoming nurses.
Or some of us, like me, I want to become a veterinarian tech, and I feel like this will help me.
And cybersecurity are just a few of the many pathways students can choose to take classes in while they are still in high school.
Cybersecurity is going to help me for my future company because I want to protect my own security, but I also want to employ people. Well, Edison gave me that step for college. He's giving me like early knowledge that probably people in college won't have when I arrive there. So I will be one step ahead of the game. Having this step from here, it's already telling me that you can do it. Don't give up. Just keep going.
Welcome to the Academy of Health Professions.
I've always wanted to work in medicine. The reason why I picked coming here and this program was because it prepared me earlier, and also like having my certifications will allow me to work in a hospital setting with patients before other people that are interested in going to med school. That way I'll be able to help with paying for my undergrad degree and also just getting experience, climbing the career field in medicine, and then finally becoming a surgeon.
Cooking is really like art to me, and a lot of my family does it, and I just really want to learn. It's just been my dream since I was like kind of little.
Your dream is to
be a chef, yeah, and open up my own restaurant.
After many years of delays due to funding constraints, Council Vice President Nancy Navarro worked to make sure the modernization of Edison was not overlooked. Educators, officials, and students believe in the success of this model. More than 75% of the students who attend Edison go on to college.
We're working and we're studying to further our career.
And the programs give every county student the opportunity to have a career.
This is really a state-of-the-art best practice school. We have all been very engaged in a conversation about what to do with students that really do want to have opportunity of careers and different choices, because not everybody's going to go to college right away.
And the students at Edison were excited to show what they know to the hundreds of visitors who came by to check out this sparkling new facility.
So I'm aware of I'm going to give you my card because I'm actually aware of a program, a 6-month program. Microsoft and Amazon are hiring right now. Starting salary is $86,000.
It is really an amazing campus, if you will, of all of these kinds of sought-after occupations. So for me as the district council member, this is really a culmination of a dream. So this is really cool. This is very exciting. Once upon a time, the funding was being delayed, and I actually fought very hard for us to accelerate it because every time that we delay, it's time that our students have not had that access to that opportunity. So this is an amazing day, and it's another amazing win for Wheaton.
Well, that does it for this edition of Council Wrap-Up. For more information on the work of the Montgomery County Council, visit the website. I'm Susan Kennedy for County Cable Montgomery.